It's on YouTube straight away.
That was quick. Hello. Dr. Best Martin was first. You're not funny, person. I want a PC. A very angry teabag.
I nearly read that out. That's an awesome name.
A very angry teabag, yeah. It makes me picture, like, you know those little videos you see on Facebook and things like that where they put arms and eyes and animation on things.
Like the Microsoft paperclip.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Teabag version.
With very angry eyebrows. How's everyone doing this evening?
No, I've done it again.
You've done what? What have you done?
I've not changed the details. I do it every week.
What details? Oh, those details. Oh, does it say it's me?
Yeah. So it half right.
It's only half right. I mean, I'm here. How have people found the Fierce Fridays? You know, because when I did it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it was kind of.
Man.
For about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
No, go on that.
Why 700 watt?
Man.
Why not? It's only got the 1650. Oh, and it's not 700 watt, it's 600 watt. It's only got the specs now, man.
Well, I done the spec.
Oh, and it's not 700 watt, it's 600 watt. It's only got the specs now, man.
Well, I done the spec.
Yeah, it's third gen Ryzen, so it's a 2600 on a B450 with a 1650. So it's not that power hungry at all. You damn right, Teabag. Let's build some PCs. You damn right, Teabag. Let's build some PCs.
There's a volume to this thing on there.
Nice, Lisa. Under half an hour until it arrives. I bet you're excited. What are the rest of your specs? Did you go for the 3900X? Is that the processor you've gone for? Hey guys, I thought you... What? I thought you said QS building NES PC. Oh! Dude, what happened to your hands? It looks like halfway through that sentence you went to typing with your hands to your face.
That was a good one. Even at me going, what's he talking about?
Been waiting all day. So what specs you gone for, Lisa? I'm curious to know. What have I done with the motherboard? That's a motherboard. You can't remember? See ya.
See you, John.
If you can't remember the specs, you're obviously not that excited. My keyboard was in the wrong thing. I hate that. Have you ever set your keyboard to a different language and then you're trying to do things and you're like, no, this is all wrong. One thing that annoys me, what is it? I think it's when you press insert on the keyboard and you type and you want to go back and replace something, but it doesn't work. Like it keeps overwriting what you're typing.
Oh yeah, in the insert button. Jesus.
Yeah.
First time I hit that, I didn't know what was going on. I thought I broke my PC.
So we came over to 1K. Thanks for your input, Teabag. You the best. Thanks, Emrys. Bought a 2060 Super Ryzen 5. Nice. How you finding it, Dan? 2TB hard drive, 240 SSD, 16 GB RAM, and I forget the rest. Wait, did you buy it from us? I'll assume so as you're here, telling me about it. Oh, I almost forgot about that for a moment.
It's not next to it, so I can do it going live photo.
So you can do it going.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. Fresh toes. I think Teabag's on one tonight. YouTube's really active this evening.
Yeah, YouTube's crushing it. YouTube's beating Twitch.
Argos.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, we're in Argos now.
I know, yeah, we are. I was about to say it might have still been us.
Yeah. Oh no, everyone forget what I just said.
This
I don't think it's happened yet.
I wasn't saying anything, and then you said it, and I thought, oh, it must be okay. Ah.
Moving on.
So, tea bags. Yeah, we down some of our, like, we sell on different platforms. So if you're in France, it's like you bought through like a French website that we sell through. Streamer, by the way. What? You mean you're a streamer, by the way? Oh wait, hang on, quick question. Are we all British? Is this relating to tea? I feel like it must be related to tea. Do you know what case it's in, Lisa? I'm curious.
Right, hopefully I'll get some sort of internet coverage and I'll be able to send that.
Glad to hear it, Finlay. Hello, Spiddy. I see you.
Oh, we need to check. I think Spiddy failed.
I thought he did as well. I didn't get a notification.
I think he did. I think he did the same day twice on day 5. Like, it was an all or nothing challenge, and he's just
2020 Red, thank you for the follow.
Just bricked it.
Oh, Scoobs is here too. Hey, Scoobs. And Crunchy. The whole gang's here.
Let's see if I can reach the PC from here. Oh, look at that. More controls.
It depends what you're looking for. Not funny. Horizon 5, 6. Nice, nice. Yeah, we reckon you failed, Spiddy. You failed on your
pretty sure
day
you did
test.
day 5 twice.
Which is fine by me. I will never doubt. Never.
Oi oi! Scoops! Scoops is in the chat. Scoops. Yep, we've got the correct specs up as well because I've just edited them.
You just changed it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Do you guys post abroad? We do. All around Europe, isn't it?
To the majority of Europe.
Majority of Europe. Dia, I would respond, but I have no idea what that says. Get that cooler on. Have you ever used one of these coolers? Not funny? Because they're really not that bad. Especially not as bad as a PS4. My brother's got a PS4 that's probably like 5 years old right now, and it sounds like it's going to take off every time he turns it on. Is it sick building PCs for a living? It's pretty cool! But like, you guys don't see what my actual job is currently.
Well, kind of. You've got.
Kind of. I'm getting to that. Shush! I'm getting there. I'm telling the story. Yeah, Scoobs has clocked it. I'm surprised no one else has said anything.
It's gone to sleep again.
But what I do, Intel stock coolers are loud, yeah, but this is AMD. They're a lot better. But behind me, as you can see, is one of the systems that I've done recently, which is now live on the website, as far as I'm aware. But this is one of the custom loops I've done with the black and orange cables, and it has, you can't see it from there, but it's tied in. This is not the right kind of stand for this computer. Tied in with the Lava front panel.
Because it's not a stand. It's
yeah, I'm just being very precarious with where the feet end. Yeah, the AMD ones are actually really good. Like I've got a 3900X that's running Precision Boost, and it's only using the Wraith stock cooler, and it keeps it more than cool enough, even with the boost on. We do not, dear. And wait, what was the other one? What games do you play? I play a lot of games. Who's the PC for? Wait, which one? This one or that one? I play a lot of random games, to be honest with you. I'll play whatever takes my fancy at the time. I did, however, just play the density test for Amazon New World over the weekend. They gave it out for 3 days to people who had signed up for beta and pre-ordered. Because I've been looking for an MMO for a really long time, and it looks like that's going to be the one.
You know what? Humans Fall Flat.
Humans Fall. I've not played it, but I've played like other games with
like it looks so
those
good.
physics.
I was watching Sparky play it. And,
Like, have you played Gang Beasts?
Yeah, but I was looking at it as like it's like Mario Kart and Gang Beasts or Gang Beasts, can't remember. It's like it's them two put together. I was like, yes.
DR, your best contacting customer service, depending what platform you bought it from. Dude, how do you get that Lava PC? I need one for recording OBS. It's on the website. Did you post it?
Yeah, I've already posted.
It's the link just there above, the fiercepc.co.uk/lumina-lava-ultimate. Ultimate. I haven't actually seen the listing myself, so I'm quite curious.
JXR. Rustling bag can only mean one thing.
What we got for lunch this evening, Chris?
I was in a rush today. It's just cheese, but it is on
It's just cheese.
It's a Lancashire oven bottom muffin.
Yeah, Gang Beast does. We're building a toaster, Mia Kanemo. Yeah, Mary, you tell him. Right, get the standoffs in. Just help it was holding the screwdriver at the right angle. I've built a computer before, I swear. Is it buttered? I actually saw a mod not too long ago. Only a few days ago, in fact, with someone who had built a PC that looked like a toaster, and the on button was the switch.
Got to see the top shots again already.
You have, yeah. Okay. The 3600 XT is actually one of the ones that has performed the best with the Precision Boost on. I've run it on various coolers, various chipsets, with just the automatic boost and manual overclocking, and the 3600 XT was boosting the best out of all of them. I mean, obviously it wasn't hitting some speeds as high as, like, say, the 3900 and everything, but in terms of the actual boost of what you got out of it, that was giving the most. Yeah, what am I doing with my screws? I've just realised your name is Asda Supermarket. See, I went the other way. I sold my PS4 not long ago. I mean, I'm glad I did, because I've never played it, but I do really want to play through The Last of Us 2. I played it on my my brother's PS4 when I was in Birmingham.
Ghosts.
Oh, yeah, another one you mean. Ghosts of...
Tsushima.
Yeah, that's the one. That does look really cool.
One of the best-selling games of the year so far, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
I'm curious as to how, how Cyberpunk's gonna fare when it's released. I mean, I know there's so much hype around it, and everyone's really looking forward to it. I'm wondering if it's just gonna instantly be Game of the Year, like the second it comes out.
It's gotta be good,
Speaking of this, have you all heard of the game Grounded? Like the survival one where you basically miniaturise and you're in like a garden and you have to defend yourself against like ants and things like that. Hey, Raps.
You can't stay long because he's short.
Anyway. Yeah, the trailer for Grounded, like the trailer starts like, if you're looking for the game of the year, check out Cyberpunk 2077, and then carries on with its trailer.
Grounded is just Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game.
Yeah, it looks quite good.
You look good.
Hey, boss.
You wearing a headband? I should do that.
I should do it too.
It's just an efficient way of keeping
You
it
definitely should say. Got a key, haven't you?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Just sorting out logistics, guys, making sure we can leave the building when we're done. You're not going to come and say hello? Got shy colleagues. 28 over 3 platforms. Right, hang on, I need to catch up now. Pretty sure that's like Polish. I can't. What? What is the PC called with these specs? Ryzen 5. I wouldn't know. Do you think Cyberpunk's going to turn out like Anthem? No chance. Anthem just flopped on its face like the second it released. Didn't they like actually record it? Didn't they unrelease Anthem? I'm pretty sure they did. They're like, yeah, our bad. Took it back. It did look really good, but it was typical of EA. Like, look how amazing this game is, and then you don't want to play it though. Like all of the gameplay was just trailer. I wouldn't be able to tell you off just reading the specs, Waffle. Sonny Sheila, thank you for the follow. Also, ever planning on doing an Asda themed PC? Tell you what, if Asda actually gets in touch, I'll think about it.
You could have like smart price beans.
That's a really good idea, yeah. Like Asda price, smart price beans as the reservoir. I'll be well up for that now, I'm sold. Someone contact Asda.
And hook a speaker up to the power button to go.
More keto. Just make sure.
I quite like that idea, I'm not gonna lie. Doing an Asda themed PC, and then Graham said we put Asda like smart price beans as like the reservoir.
That would be awesome. Wait a second. Why haven't you put a lava effect around the reservoir?
I'll get to that.
Tesco themed. Ooh.
Tesco. What would you do for Tesco?
No, you could do a quick save one because then no one can sue us. Legendary Waffle says, do your PCs come with Windows installed? Correct.
They do indeed. I think everyone's sold on the smart price beans reservoir.
I'm sure hasn't someone already done that?
I know there's a picture somewhere of someone that's just literally put beans in their reservoir, which might that was the picture on the Slack for the testing team for a while.
Yes.
That's probably why.
Yes, it was.
Do it. Power switch. Power LEDs. Hard drive LEDs. All these little cables for all these lights that you'll never look at.
So I couldn't bring the Lumina picture frame in.
Hang it on the wall.
Zyrus has said hello at First PC with a little Pikachu.
Why did it sound like you were going to go to like a Mrs. Doubtfire thing then? Hello!
Here comes more food into my mouth.
Is it just more cheese sandwiches?
Oh yeah.
That is pretty basic. I'm a bit disappointed.
Mm.
Where's like your
I've
sweet
got
chili crackers?
I've got Branston at home as well. I should have put some of that on.
Branston. Dun. I think I know what you mean, Finlay. Like the meme. Okay. That's it. Let's get a solid state drive installed.
Which you know the AMD Wraith core, the one that's got RGB with it?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that one you can buy, or does it come with specific?
It comes
processors?
with the higher end current gen,
Right.
like the 3700 and the 3900 and such. So really, it's what I've still got on my system right now.
It just looks really cool, and like I always wonder why.
For a stock cooler, it's probably the best I've ever used.
Yeah.
It's a real pain to get to the LED control. It's like this tiny little port that's on the underneath, and if you're like me, you forgot to plug that in when you put it on. So then you had to get in and try and like, fiddle around and put the wire in. Well, there's no point if you failed, Spiddy. Not gonna happen. On the begging of lockdown.
St. Mateus Miranda. Such a nice name to say.
Hey, Bella. Oh, what's the screw? So what do you guys think of the lava one behind me? I'm curious.
One's gone quiet again.
Thank you, Mia Canamo. I just like saying that name. Mia Canamo.
Mecanimo.
NZXC Z73. Which one's that? Because when I think NZXT, all I think of like the 500 eyes. It lights up so I like it. Soul. Dun, dun, dun.
find that. Z73.
Did he say the other one was live?
No. Yeah. Yes, but no, because it's not got a name yet,
Okay.
and it's not got the correct price, so we would be in deep doo doo.
The water cooler. Huh? SSD. One more screw. When's the next giveaway? I'm not sure. Chris will be the one to ask.
It is hopefully. It's either going to be next week or the week after.
Next week or the week after. There you go. Narrowed it down.
It's going to be within the next 2 weeks.
Do you know what's being given away?
Oh, no, I'm not going to. Well, I know, but I'm not going to let you. Not you, I can tell you afterwards, but not letting people.
Yeah, that guys, I'm going to find out, and you're not.
But there will be a PC giveaway before the end of the month.
This month?
Yeah, sometime this month we are going to launch a new PC giveaway.
Oh.
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 PC giveaway before the end of the month, ladies and gents.
Yeah, I think.
I feel like Chris is looking at me like I should know what he's talking about.
No.
I thought you were looking at me then. It's like that thing that you know.
Literally decided today that we confirmed everything. So everything's been confirmed. I said a couple of weeks ago we were going to do one in August.
Oh, okay.
But everything's like set in stone now. So
Stone.
yes.
Solid.
It's going to be a giveaway, and there's going to be a PC giveaway. So.
Thanks, Zaris. Ask these guys what comes to mind when they think of water cooling.
I was going to say we might give away some hats if we ever get them.
Some hats?
Yeah.
You're going to give away some hats? My replacement cap's ready. You can go and pick that up soon.
I still haven't even got an invoice. Like, I'm waiting for an invoice to pay. Oh.
With 4 whole viewers, hey Em, you should have had an email if Brad's doing his job.
Oh, right. I think the cooler that he was talking about is that LCD cooler. The NZXT Z73. Yeah, it's the one that's got the little LCD thing that tells you the temperature.
I know what you mean.
Which is very cool. In looks as well as temperature.
No, okay. I imagine you'll get it tomorrow then. I would like to play Fall Guys, Webster. Alright, get the company card out, get on Steam.
How much is it?
I don't know.
I mean, if we desperately need to do it for some sort of advertising, then...
Chat, tell him we desperately need to do it. Just say it.
Like, you look like really, really orange.
I look really orange. I'm fierce branded.
I think like one of our guys was in doing some promo videos and he may have changed the settings. So
warmer light.
So I mean, I'm not one to talk. But,
to be fair, they don't seem as like glaring as they normally do. So maybe they are just like yellowy dimmed.
Oh, that's a possibility as well.
Still working on the wife to get a PC, but she doesn't understand as we've already got a Mac. Just throw that in the bin. Just outright go, it's broken. And with Apple prices, we may as well buy buy a PC. You look very tan. Yeah, I haven't been outside, so.
He plays computer games, come on.
Yeah. Like I say, I got to play a density test for New World and then played 30 hours in 3 days. Not even mad. Can't wait for it to come out and ruin my life. Did you do a full 30 hours as well, Webster? I thought you'd have probably done more than me. So apparently you don't need sleep. Maybe we should have a look at the Fall Guys thing and then me and Webster play one stream.
I'm Jen, like, I've watched a few videos and I just want to.
I haven't seen much footage on it. I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but
you know what?
it's Takeshi's cat. Okay. Now I understand.
It's only like wait. It's only showing us $15.99.
Yeah, I used to love watching that as well. Takeshi's Castle.
That can't be right. $15.99. I'll just buy it when I get home. Right, it's night. It's trance time now.
Trance. It sounds like music from like the old Blade movie. As the supermarket's now following. Woo! I gotta ask, why is the name As the Supermarket? Or are you just genuinely the representative for Asda on Twitch?
It's either that or he stole the name and hoping to get a payout when Asda start streaming because they're very.
I had a meltdown trying to put in some SSD. Well, once you build enough of them, it just kind of happens. To be quite honest. It's when you pick up like one and it's like been a custom config and it's like, right, I want all of this in there that you have to go, oh wait, yeah, now I'm going to have to really stop and think about it.
Genuinely might go home and like trademark, like, I don't want to say it because like, trademark some Twitter handles and things. And then send Asda an email going, oh, you should totally do this. I've got all the handles. How much?
Like, so I'm actually tempted to trademark my Caprani like name and logo. Because I think it's like, say, it's only about 150, 170 quid to trademark it. And it means, there's a Twitter account. Like, if you go to twitter.com/Caprani, it's an account that was dead like a decade ago. And there's nothing on it. But I sent Twitter support a message and they just ignored me.
Oh, they've ignored us as well. We've been trying to get First PC back. Well, I've been trying to get it back since it's been in.
But if you trademark it and then turn around and go, that's mine, they have to listen.
Oh no, you still haven't.
Oh.
Like we're trademarked, so
Oh.
don't worry, they ignore everyone equally.
The thing is as well, like you look it up and then like they'll always have that FAQ and like, oh yeah, we recycle names, but you know we do it randomly. It's like what you mean is you don't. You just didn't want to give anyone a time so they could call you out and go, yep, this account's been dead for 15 years. Motherboard, 24-pin cable. With the power. Thanks, Cynthia. No wonder you got that game. Oh, Bella, yeah. I did think that when you joined. I was like, that's actually like, to have such a formal, simple name there on Twitch. The thing is as well, like, my name, Caprani, on Twitch, I feel like I owned at one point, and then accidentally changed, and then couldn't get it back, because it was like, you had to wait 6 months or something to change your name again. But since then, that name is just taken, and I can't do anything with it. Cables, cables, cables. Twitter handle isn't bad. It's still me. It's not like I've had to put Caprani 1234 exclamation mark. I have a friend who used to work at too. What? You say used to? They don't work there now. Legendary Waffles, you.
What? No, it's not. Legendary Waffles, tell them to hook us up. We need that verified badge. And before anyone says anything, it still happens because Endpoint got one about 2 months ago.
Can this case fit 220mm fans at the top? Yes, yes it can. Can indeed. Left about a year ago. I was going to say, get them to hook me up so I can get my name back. Because I've emailed Twitch a number of times over the years.
Legendary Waffle just said, make a mini fridge PC.
That's why I said, are you Legendary Waffle?
Oh, right, no.
I knew you'd get excited at that.
Mini fridge PC idea is that's going to be one of the easier builds.
Yeah. Waffle will do it.
If you get us hooked up with Twitter, we'll make a fridge PC. How's that? To make a deal with...
Wait, it wasn't Waffles that said that. It was Bella that said her friend used to work at Twitch.
Oh, I'm getting confused.
There's too many words on the screen.
Too many words. Big words. Cool Webster. Okada.
Appreciate it. Like you can see, if you go to twitch.com/Caprani, it's a completely dead account. But they don't care. They're like, oh, they might still be using it. It's like, you know if they're using it. You know. yes, this PC will run Terraria. Great game, by the way.
What about Crysis?
Crysis 1? Yeah, sure.
When's that coming out? There was a...
They're remastering it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're remastering it.
I'm not too sure,
remastering it or just making it destroy modern PCs?
Yeah. They're not doing anything to it, they're just increasing the intensity.
Just be like, right, it stopped frying computers, and that's the meme, so...
Just up the polygons, add more lights.
Spiddy has joined us from YouTube.
On the tube.
I haven't actually played Crysis. I've got it, and I still...
You never played it?
No, I've got it for 360.
I remember like, oh, you got it on console? Don't even bother.
Mate, consoles for life. You know what you should do? You should build a PC that has every old console like ever made, and I think it'd be the best gaming machine of all time.
The new Flight Simulator does look really good.
Very quick change of conversation.
Have you seen it? The new Microsoft Flight Sim.
It does. Like it looks.
It looks insane. But I still remember like the first time I played the original Crysis and was just like blown away. Especially because I was looking into a lot of like games art and game design stuff at the time. So when I jumped in and then saw all the effects after I'd made like, you know, a box room with 2 lights in. And you jump in and you actually see like the caustic lighting coming through the water when you're shining a torch in it. And I was just there like, it's only going 3 frames a second, but it's so pretty. I think the first thing I did in Crysis was I picked up a turtle and threw it. Because you start on like a beach and there's just a turtle like coming out of the ocean and you just pick it up and just throw it.
You weren't confused with Mario Kart?
No. You just pick up the turtle, turn on maximum strength, and then just launch this turtle back out to sea.
That's what you're doing right now.
Right now, I'm manipulating cables, plugging in the powers, getting everything hooked up to where it should be. I've got a SATA to plug in, another fan to plug in.
Doing alright for time this week. I don't know what happened last week. It just got away from you. We were here all night.
I think it was a slightly more... No, it wasn't even a slightly more complicated build last time.
I think we started late last week as well.
Maybe I was tired.
You were moaning a lot.
I'll do that. I've reached that age.
next stage is just not caring, so you stop moaning because you're just like...
Meh. It is what it is.
Specs for the new flight simulator. Is in specs like recommended specs for...
I imagine so. I haven't seen them, no. What are they?
The astronaut.
Are they demanding? No one has Asda as name. But I'm not allowed it for some reason. Maybe they put something in there, like, because it's a brand. And already, like, did it. Like, have you tried just going twitch.com/Asda? I like how I had to physically represent the slash every time I've said it. /Asda.
As the samurai cut wood.
With an axe.
Oh, like that. Other supermarkets are available in Tea Roaster. Nice.
You need at least Ryzen 3. Well, that's not that bad.
That's pretty much every single one of our computers.
Yeah.
Ah, well, unless people got PCs from like 2 years ago and it's the old Ryzen 3.
But I mean, like, saying that, we're not putting a Ryzen 3 in this one. It's Ryzen 5. So what do you mean by Ryzen 3? Like, what generation of Ryzen 3?
Or maybe he means like the latest generation.
Like third generation.
Yeah.
Streams! How you doing? Yeah, get that power cable in there. Get rid of all this. We don't need any of this.
You're tidy, keeping the place nice and
I know.
spick and span.
People only complain.
It's not us messing the room up anymore. Someone's come and dumped some beanbags over there.
Oh yeah.
What a problem to have that someone's come in and dumped a couple of orange beanbags in our streamline.
They think they need a home.
Oh no.
They could do with the Fierce logo plastered on them, I think. Fierce beanbags. Yeah, I don't know how many of you viewers know this, but we have like an e-suite where we can go and play games on our break. There's like 5 systems set up. Gaming chairs, gaming computers all set up with Steam installed and a bunch of games. So on our lunch we can just go and play. I play a lot of Total. To be fair, I haven't been in there in quite a while, but I've got this really bad habit. I mean, it might be a good habit depending on how you look at it. Is I just keep working, and then like break's almost finished, and I just carry on because I haven't stopped thinking about what I was doing when I got off break. Alright, CPU power in. What games do you play? Do you mean in the E-Suite or just generally? Does the 1650
GoldenEye.
I don't think it does. GoldenEye was a great game.
I haven't played it. My mate gave me one the other day.
Gave you a copy of GoldenEye?
Yep, and it arrived in a cardboard box that is in pretty mint condition as well.
Nice.
Manual and everything.
What's that worth?
Not as much as you'd think. It's probably like boxed in that condition. It's probably like 30, 40 quid maybe.
I think was it like the original Mortal Kombat for PlayStation 1? If you had it like sealed, it was worth like 600 quid or something.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's some retro games where it's like, oh, if you've got this version with this printed cover because they accidentally released it and shouldn't have done.
Oh yeah, like minting issues and coins.
Yeah.
So Bella, just generally, what have I played recently? I think my problem at the moment is I'm constantly looking for a new game to play, and every time I play one, I'm just not satisfied. Like, I feel like I've reached that point, you know, when you were younger and you get a game and it's great and it's the best thing ever. And just now I'm just aching for that feeling again.
See, this is why you play retro games, because you just, the nostalgia hits you and then you're just like, remember how good.
And then you get to one bit, I was like, I remember how hard this was and how angry I was.
Although I'm probably going to buy Humans Fall Down or whatever it's called when I get home.
They're pretty good.
It looks so much fun.
It's what happens when you get old, yeah. But like, what have I played recently? Recently I played that Rogue Company that came out on the beta. I got a key for that from Twitch, which was disappointing. Again. It wasn't bad, it just didn't seem like there was much special about it. Played a bit of Valorant. Hyperscape I played a lot recently.
Ah, there was that new
just because
one.
it's so fast paced.
On the, I think it was the PS4 reveal that Bethesda are doing about, I think it's a Hitman or something. It looks really, really good.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm excited for Fable. I haven't seen many of the details for it, but I'm looking forward.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, like, I want it to be good. I've got the collector's edition of, was it Fable 4 that had all like the good and evil elements, and like depending on how you played,
yeah, your
character would actually change. But I've got the collector's edition of that has like a little coin in it that's got like a good and evil side on it, and it's all in like one leather-bound fake book with like secret compartments and everything in that the game was packaged in.
Where is it? And
yeah, Rogue Company was disappointing. But do you know what? It wasn't disappointing. It was exactly what I expected. I haven't played Siege in a really long time. I was quite good at Siege. But it's been a long time since I played it. Right. Just gonna snip that cable back.
If anyone is wondering what
cameraman is a very what's the word? Very generous statement.
Oh yeah, it is.
Chris's cameraman role is 1. 2, and it swaps the cameras.
That's it. And sometimes I don't even do that.
That's it, we'll have to upgrade. We'll get you one of them body rigs. You're going around, dipping in.
There we go. Camera angle, it's gone to the top.
Way. Yeah, I laid it down. That was the cue. Yeah, I haven't played Siege in ages. I might have to jump back on it. I find Siege is best like when you're playing with loads of people you know though, and if you're not playing with friends it gets a bit samey. Don't put yourself through this. I swear the Rainbow Six Siege community used to be so nice and not toxic. And then I feel like it was some of me and my friends that just made the community toxic, and then we left and came back and it had bred like a disease. We came back like, what have we done? I will mention it again though, like, don't tell me that the community makes me sad. I swear it was like, I swear they used to be so nice and everyone would have a laugh. And then I think the last time I played it, everyone was just pure evil. Like, which one? Stream. Let's get the graphics card in, the 1650. Oh, I moved the wrong bracket. Yeah, do you know what? That's one thing that puts me off games more than anything is when I join and I play and I enjoy it, and then a couple of games later and I'm killed by someone cheating. That's it. I'm out. I'm done. Like, it infuriates. It's one of the reasons. Like, I used to really enjoy playing PlayerUnknowns, and then you play a few games and you spend that 20 minutes, half an hour getting to the point in the game that you're in, just to get killed by someone shooting through buildings 6 kilometers away that can't see you, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. The computer which you are dipping your hands into. I do think that'd be cool if we did a whole case like Hydra dipped. That'd be really cool.
I need to look into anodizing. I think we spoke about this before, didn't we?
Yeah, it's not as simple as you want it to be.
But it is.
Warzone's a terrible game. Hate it. I'll say that. I'll openly admit it. Don't care if anyone here likes Warzone. It's bad. It's a bad game.
Dims will come into chat and slap you upside the head.
Or let him. I'll tell him it's bad to his face. It's terrible. It's so bad. Alright, graphics card power. Don't mind the big wiggly wire here. I'll sort that out in a moment.
The big wiggly wire.
Get better taste.
Game going.
To be fair, I think like one of the only real Call of Duty games I enjoyed was back when it was like Call of Duty 2.
Yeah.
Like way back when.
It is the best game going.
Glad you think so, Bella. At some point we are going to get like some more crazy complicated builds on stream. Like it will happen. And I'm sure you'd all love to see. Oh my god, stop going to sleep! I'm sure you'd all like to see something like that being built on stream at some point.
Oh, speaking of caps, I just got an email from people who are doing them.
Ah. I feel like she's like running the whole place herself. Oh. Wish you could help me with my setup.
Replies about that. This PC, 22 comments.
And it doesn't boot until I shut off all power. Hey? You mean like you have to like turn it off at the wall and then turn it back on and then it will boot? Did I tell you, Spiddy, what I said that my mother used to say to me? That the more you ask, the less likely you are to get. Because that stuck with me. Have you tried it like in a different like area of the house? If that's the case, then I'd be more concerned that it was your outlet that it was coming from that was causing surges and stopping it booting. Because to have to do it like that sounds bizarre. Like I've not really heard of that before. Neither the screen.
We had one the other week where he was messaging and he said it was only a certain extension lead that was making his PC crash. And it's like, well, it's that extension lead, mate.
Yeah. That's what that sounds like to me, is that something's surging where it shouldn't be.
Tried everything. Also bought a surge pack.
That just sounds like a really strange issue. I mean, I know Fierce will help you out, but it also sounds like one that's going to be hard to replicate.
But I think it's in the mains.
The only thing I could suggest in that is swapping the power supply, really.
Yeah. But if it's already been back to us, it's probably done that. So, like,
Wait, it's been sent back to us. Have we had it back and looked at it? Wait, hang on. What's Soda saying? Hello. So, okay. So, about my PC, can I talk about it? What?
I'll get Andy to message us and I'll speak to the guys in testing tomorrow.
Just to let you guys know as well, I don't normally really respond to any kind of like issues like that on stream because it's not my role and it's obviously not what the stream's about. If there are little things I can give suggestions on, I will, but your best bet is always customer service. Okay. That's in, power's in, I'll sort that cable out. Okay, now. So I told you to take out the RAM. Fair enough. How much do you get paid? You know, I have a feeling like this classified channels just like taking like the amount of questions you ask compared to other people. Like, I'm not going to disclose what I get paid.
I mean, originally we didn't actually get paid for doing this. We just did it for a laugh, seemed interesting, and you know, you guys have helped us make it a regular thing.
I get paid 25k a month. Well, I earn a lot less than that.
So next time someone asks for a free PC, we're gonna just
get in touch with Stream.
Yeah.
I bought one and it got dispatched today, so when would it come? Tomorrow or the day after, I guess, if it was dispatched today?
If it's dispatched today and you're in the UK, it should arrive tomorrow.
Yeah. You just need a Facebook login, Spiddy.
And lots of sales. I haven't even got it on here.
I don't really consider it rude, Bella. Like if my friends or someone asked me, I'd like. And then again, most people, I wouldn't really be bothered. But on here and in this setting, I'm not telling you anything. Okay.
13 so far, and it's the 4th.
I'm gonna just
So
set
my
that cable tie there and
Facebook advertising magic.
remove the wiggly cable out the way.
It's not wasted time going to uni. Even if it's just the fact that it teaches you to do things in a certain way.
Now I've got some opinions on that. I'm going to keep to myself.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like I definitely should have gone for an MBQ instead of trying to go through college and university. Like I didn't finish uni in the end.
I feel like for me, although the fact it has helped me with a couple of things, I think they've probably been more social than anything else. And the people I've met and networked with.
It's weird. It's the work ethic. There's the whole work ethic side to it. That you know you do things in a certain way, and that's why employers will take you on in certain roles.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
anyone who does English can get in geography, can get a job virtually anywhere, just because of how the work's laid out.
There's one thing that always frustrated me because I was on quite a creative course, and when it came to like writing up on things, which obviously is the element that you're talking about, I couldn't stand it. So it was always like, oh, so why did you do this thing? Because it looks good. I did it that way. Like, leave me alone. But I personally feel like for me, university was like a big waste of time. And money.
Daniel Merchant says, can you stream my PC being built? Yes, if you send us a message on any social channel and it hasn't already been booked in to be built, then yeah, we'll try build it for you. Are you doing some cable management there?
I was just sorting out the cable under the GPU here. Because they're not the prettiest of things, these cables. I'm sure one day there will be a better option. Like something that's purely powered off the board, so this just becomes irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like you've got like lower end cards that do that. Like you don't need this power cable. But that is the lower. Like if you want a 2080 Ti, you've got two of these, like two 8-pin connectors plugged in it just to power it.
You know, you make things.
Yeah.
That tone of voice, Chris is suggesting something.
Yeah, what do you want?
What if you could make a support arm that housed those cables?
Oh yeah, like there's stuff like that you can get.
One thing I get like that always gets me about cards is because visually, like, imperfections really show up. Like I can see that card slanted already. I like just, but it's like that on everything. It's just you can't. There's nothing about it, and on the smaller cards you can't really get that many brackets to support them.
Oh no. Like when you get some of the higher end cards, or even Palette do it, when they've got like their huge cards, some of them come with a bracket that you fit into the slots underneath. And it goes underneath.
They're pretty cool. I've seen some video ones.
I think it would be cool to like. I had plans to do some like 3D printing for supports, but I never really thought of like putting the cable through it. Penton? Thank you. Pendleton. Hello there, welcome.
Yeah, we could do with making some brackets. Weren't you working on some fan covers as well?
Yeah, which they're on like the 280X that's on the website, the Ardent Core.
Yeah.
They're on there, but I just need to find a way to make them more viable to go on everything.
Yeah.
Right, let's flip this forwards. I think everything's powered. SATA's in. Solid state drive, the hard drive, graphics card's powered, CPU, RAM is all in and seated.
Jump on YouTube and kick this silver guy.
Everything's looking good.
Oh, I can do it straight from Restream.
So we're going to tilt this forward.
I'll give you another chance.
Right. Got some wiggly cables to deal with here.
I'm a hacker, I know where you work. Oh no. That's pretty funny though.
I'm amused.
Yeah. That's a good one. I mean,
that's why he's been asking all these questions. We're trying to get our passwords.
If you put he's a hacksaw. If you put my address, because I work from home a lot at the moment. If you put my address, then
you'd have
I would have been worried.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Where you work? I've seen you in your front room. Yes, I am Hackerman. I work in Scotland Spooky.
This computer stuff for? I've been building computers since
Ogre Boy.
I was about 14. Hey, Ogre Boy! Yeah, if you throw like an additional £15 on the price down, then
Penton? You would have to message us closer to the time because On most of our systems, the stock turnover is so quick. But if you do message us close to the time, we might be able to get you like a more specific idea of what you want.
Yeah, there will be an option in the build notes, but I'd also recommend like mention it to customer service at the same time and say you put that in the build note.
Legendary Waffles is double watching us.
Legendary Waffle.
I didn't even spot that.
Legendary.
I'm supposed to be the pun master and I missed it.
Snip.
Legend, wait for it. Dairy.
Cheese. Snip, snip. Alright. Thanks for the follow. Legendary Waffle.
Legendary Waffles.
And you ate it. Isn't there like an anime reference? Taking a potato chip and eating it. Yeah, it's a Death Note thing, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Death Note in ages. Penton is going for a 3600X. Isn't that the one you got? No, you got the
I've got the 3900X.
39. Well, yeah, 3600X and a 2070. RTX on.
Right, if we get broken into at any point in the near future, classified as the #1 suspect.
Is there a key card? How big is the company now? I spoke to someone on Facebook. PC dispatched 7.
I'm trying to catch up now.
Yeah, so am I. So Daniel Merchant says, how big is the company? The company is very big. Because we ship all over Europe, there is hundreds of orders going through a day.
They are indeed. Oh, well, are you just trying to find out like who you spoke to? You spoke to someone on Facebook.
That would have, if it was just a general question, it probably would have been me, or if it was a technical question, it would have been one of the customer care team.
This company even has gamer girls.
Well, Spiddy's wrong because I don't have a house, I have a flat.
Yeah, you need ladders. I don't think I'll ever live in a flat again. Just because the amount of times I've done it, and the amount of times I've moved in and out of them, and just the pain of getting stuff up the stairs. I refuse to put myself through that again. I had one place we lived in Derby, and it had a spiral staircase.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. Until you tried to get the bed up it.
Yeah. Might as well just remove the window and hoist it in.
Just hoist it up, yeah.
I think we might have to block Spiddy. He seems like a stalker.
I'm assuming he means whilst I was streaming, because that would make sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We got sober as
Well,
well.
I'd hate to ruin the pun before he got there. Yes, we do. Escape Penguin. You get all of the peripherals. Like even like on a lot of builds, you get 2 SATA cables with the motherboard. You get the other SATA cable, even if you've only got 1 hard drive. We don't just like hoard SATA cables.
Daniel says RTX on or off.
Depends on your spec, because from a lot of the stuff I've seen, although I haven't really used it, it's almost not worth putting on most of the time, just because of the poor performance hit. I'll take that way. No, I'll take it that way.
Depends on the game though, doesn't it? So have you seen them Minecraft walkthroughs with RTX on?
Yeah.
It looks crazy.
But I know it's still obviously like tanks performance.
Yeah.
You're going to be streaming on your own Twitch channel anytime soon. I'd like to tell you yes. But I'd rather just not make promises and then no one's disappointed.
What, that you start streaming?
Yeah. I do have plans, actually, though, Ogre Boy, while you're here. If anyone else is interested, on doing a 24-hour stream. I'm gonna.
You were saying you'd never done one before.
I've never done one, and I'm gonna book some time off.
For when Cyberpunk comes out.
No, it's actually for when there's a week-long play test for Amazon New World that's coming out on the 25th.
Oh, right.
And me and Webster, because we've enjoyed it so much playing through the density test, that we've just got plans to like do a 24-hour stream together, just lots of coffee and Red Bull and memes, and just power level through the game. But that's August the 25th. Amazon cancelled my pre-order, so I was mad. So I've just sold all the items in my Steam library, like all my trading cards and CS:GO skins and everything, to just buy the deluxe edition on there.
Penton, if you were to order a PC on Tuesday, when would you receive it?
That's Thursday.
Yeah, it's currently 5 to 7 working days, so it would be between the following Tuesday and Thursday.
If you're into MMOs, Daniel, Mr. Merchant, yeah, check it out. You need to stock up on low sugar drinks so you can get through the entirety of the 24 hour. I think I do too. If I start like just buying them now, I should have enough. Speaking of what Classified just said there, what's the sound like for everybody? Does it sound like echoey or anything like that? Like, do let me know.
Spiddy said, "Where is your office based?" The answer is...
You need to ask Classified, the hacker man. On concrete, yeah.
Just next to some tarmac.
Right, let's run these
Into
that
the
way.
cable management groove now. It's like, woo.
I don't mind it as much as like I say I mind it. It's just gotta be in the mood for it, you know.
Classified said, "I've got a good video idea. ASMR PC building." Now I've genuinely put
So
this
if we just
down.
put the microphone like right here, and you can hear like even the cable tie.
Yeah, that's it. It's actually on my list of videos to do.
We have to do a lot of whispering.
They wouldn't even do that. It would literally just be every part that makes a noise, like when you open the box and things like that.
You need to whisper. It's the rules.
Kells in 69 just ordered a PC off us.
Nice.
Block or not?
Everyone, just block everyone. Delete it. Stream's over. Everyone's been misbehaving today.
There we go. It's been really annoying, so he's gone.
This game PC career by doing it. You'd have to show me the specs, Waffle. Like I don't have like just random knowledge of all the specs of all the PCs we sell.
I think the Crusader has a few different versions.
And there is that as well, yeah. If you're looking at one thing, it might have multiple versions of that system.
It's like the Crusader RTX and the Crusader GTX.
I'd love to know what everyone's thought. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a liquid cooled PC? Like just the first thing that comes into your head.
Expensive.
I'll run at 500 miles per hour. Maintenance.
Sploosh.
Are you in the UK though, Daniel? Did you order from us from the European site? Or did you say you were in France? That's what you said, right? France. You should get an EU plug, I guess. We do have supply. We have EU plugs, so I'm pretty sure if that's where it's going, that's what it's getting. Supply. We have EU plugs.
Yeah. YouTube's delay is a lot less than Twitch.
A lot less.
Yeah. It looks like it's only like 3 seconds.
Okay, that's your RGB. So you got the fan at the rear, the 3 at the front. Let's snip these.
It's just
I'm sure Webster will be joining us on here at some point soon again.
Yes, I keep saying that. Sorry.
We spoke about it the other day during our binge of that game. It's only just occurred to me that, like, the bottom of my back's starting to ache from leaning over in this way, and then I remembered the table moves up and down. We are reading.
You should definitely move the table up just to look cool.
It's for the sake of my spine.
And you might just leave it at that level, and then next week you'll. There we go.
We need to put like different memes on the front of the board down there, so every day when I lift it up, it's like. What's your word? Is that words per minute? Right, I think the cable management's done. SATA, power.
I'll be the judge of that.
Thing is, you need to put like everything here because the shroud doesn't go the full length to the bottom, so it needs to sit exactly there to be as hidden as possible from the front side.
From the front side.
That's actually quite amusing. The movie Hangover in Polish is called Hungover in Vegas, and the second movie is called Hungover in Vegas in Bangkok. Right. Back that away.
Just flicking the lights on one last time.
One last time.
Spiddy, we're not currently letting customers visit the premises because of COVID-19 rules. But
Lockdown.
you never know, it might happen in the future. Who knows?
It's just coming to steal a cat. Like, I wouldn't trust him.
How long does it usually take to build a PC? Well, just about as long as it takes us on stream.
Maybe slightly quicker because I'm not distracted by a chat.
Yeah.
I almost broke the golden rule. You don't put your side panels on until you know it powers on.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Oh, it's green.
Party! I'd say that's more yellow. It's a greeny yellow. Otherwise, I will leak where you work.
I mean, if you meet, like,
Party lads.
Google's already leaked where we work.
Just tuck that back in there. What do you think, guys? What colour do you want it? What colour should we make it? Chris is having a rave over there.
When we finally get some webcams back in stock, I'll put one over here as well. I think they're chopping my beard off though, so I might be beardless by then.
Please no COVID on my PC. Blue. You like? Everyone likes rainbow.
Unicorn bar. Oh.
Meow. Nah. Nah. It's like when you sit down in front of the TV and nah. Oh, that's. I like that one. All the blue tones. Purple. I need more RGB on my PC, I decided. I need to add more to my own, like my own personal rig. I think just some strips and things like that.
Very good in purple.
Looks good in purple. It does. Very nice. Die Hard 2 is called Glass Trap in Poland. Wow. How come sometimes the configuration password?
So, this is normally when someone's been on the site quite a few times. Our website's kind of intensive the way it's set up, so it just fills the cache, and if you clear the cache...
Ah, okay. I don't know if you heard that, Pendleton. But if you've been on the website a few times, stuff gets stored in the cache, which might be messing up the actual pricing. So if you clear your cache on your browser, and then close it down and reopen it again, that should sort it out.
And how much would that PC be?
I don't know.
It's a Ryzen 5, the 1650.
It's a Ryzen 5 2600 though.
So it was a 2600, but the 1650. No, because the way I see it is normally to get a 1660, you're at £800 and upwards.
Right.
So
this will probably be like 700.
So yeah, but it's SSD and HDD, so that will have.
Oh, that will have bumped it back up.
So yeah, I reckon 750-ish probably.
750-ish?
Ish, maybe. That's just a guess. But
just a guess?
It's a guesstimate. I wonder if First PC said, well, in that case, we need to ring the police because he's clearly been forced to say things against him.
You okay?
It's either that or if you have drugged him, so he is now saying things that he doesn't normally say or mean.
Gonna lie that back down, easier for the side panel. And manoeuvring around a control box.
I like this slow zoom.
Slow zoom.
There we go. Let's go.
Back corner. I missed. Oh, there it is. That's why. Okay. If someone paid your bills, would you give them a free PC? If someone paid all of my bills, sure, I'd give them a free PC.
Are we talking all your bills for 1 month or all your bills for life?
I was just going to say, like, if they paid them all for 1 month, and then I'd just go and buy a really, really cheap PC.
Yeah.
Like, there's a free PC.
Raspberry
I'll buy you a Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi, stick it inside, like, the cheapest case possible.
CIT Tornado. I can't picture the Tornado. This is the Raider. I don't know if you wrote that on there.
I did.
Yeah, this is the Raider. I can't picture the Tornado. I think the Tornado's got different fans. The Tornado's got ones that are like thinner RGB lights on them. Spin the finger for effect. I think. But overall, in terms of compatibility and what you can put in it, they're probably near enough identical. I think it's just different fans, I think. Because these fans come standard with this Raider case. Get the glass.
Oh.
Fan best Polish movie title trend. Okay. Better than Glass Trap 2. Is it going to be like Frozen or something? I'm ready, Yoga Boy, tell me. Yes, am I right? Is it Frozen?
This is way better.
Do we see you install Windows next? That's something that will get done on test. So this will all go together. It boots, it posts. This will then be passed on to our testing team, who will do all the installation of the software, such as Windows, the FreeBall Guard,
Drivers.
all the drivers, and anything else that's particularly like requested if it's important. There's been a few times we've installed Steam and things like that preemptively. Not like the games, but like Steam.
Yeah.
And then they'll run all the tests, like to monitor temperatures and stress it out to make sure everything's fine. What? Orbiting without sugar?
I'm gonna write all these down and check with Pav tomorrow. It's like, right, someone's been converting these on the chat. Are they right?
Do you know how to edit videos for free? Yeah, you'd learn how to do it on YouTube and get free softwares and try your best until you succeed.
I think that's us pretty much done for...
I timed that perfectly, didn't I?
Yeah.
Right. A little bit of tidying. Anyone got any questions? Anything they want to say? Any questions about the lava build over here that I keep meaning to turn back on? As it goes to sleep.
Daniel Merchant bought his on Saturday. If you bought it on Saturday, it's 5 to 7 working days. So it will either be shipped. It'll be shipped between Friday and Tuesday because it's working days because we're not in.
It's coming, Dan. Patience. Patience. It will get to you. We promise. Do you know any French, Chris?
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Is that it?
I used to know a lot more, but you just forget it over time.
Yeah, if you're not using it, it just falls out.
Because I used to know like basic French and basic German. Oh.
I have
Ich
none.
verstehe nicht.
Okay, let's go in there.
No.
Wish we could click and get it straight away. You're talking about technology of the future there, Dan. One day we're going to be so far in the future.
That's our next day PC range.
That's our next day PC range.
So yeah, we do have a next day PC range where you can click it before 2 o'clock and...
What I was talking about was there's going to be one point in the future where you click and you just print it out. It just prints out next to you.
Oh, you're talking about like holodeck and...
Replicator.
Replicator, that's it. You knew what I meant. Scary.
Okay, are there any... I'm English, but I lived in France for a long time. Which part of France? I stayed in Cassis for a couple of months. I think we're going to wrap this up, by the way, guys. So, like I say, if there's any questions, anything anyone wants to know now, say now. Get it off your chest.
Spiddy, no, you're not getting a free hat before you ask.
No hats for Spiddy. No dabs for Spiddy. Place called. I don't even know how to say that. Limoges? That's probably so wrong. On pour revoir l'édition, s'il vous plaît.
Right. I think it's home time because.
Are we going to drop a raid on anybody?
I don't think anyone's on. Like,
Despicable.
I asked a few people. They're going to be on later, but just not yet. So I think we're just gonna call it and.
Just gonna call it. Right.
Stop the stream.
Thank you very much for stopping by, everybody. Remember to check out Fierce Fridays, where we have a stream team member streaming playing games on this channel, and come back next Tuesday for more of this and other things.
And other things.